Okay guys, dunking fresh cream in the coffee maker, cup ready. I will see you in the den. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Saturday shave, eh? Another Saturday, another shave, and hasn't it gone quick? And haven't we got a good one lined up for you today? So you've seen the coffee, we're on Dunkin' Donuts, there's the snack, that's the shaverage, that's the beverage you have while you're shaving. Snackerage today, courtesy of my daughter, Samantha. Samantha got me this little care package. She must have thought I needed beefing up. Thank you, Samantha. Open it, there is coffee bags in it, there is tea bags in it, but more importantly, there's cookies in them, there are hills. There you go. Let's have a look and see what this one is. We'll put that there. What are we on today? Butterscotch crunch. There you go. That's the, because a Saturday morning shave in this house is an event. I love shaving. I love all things related to wet shaving. So what will do? I say that because I've got some new subscribers. So what we do on a Saturday morning, we enjoy it. We enjoy our shave, and we'll make an event out of it. And have a sip of coffee. And there's that little okay. Oh my word. That is very nice and very crunchy. Cheers everybody. Happy weekend. Let's have a run down, see these tools for you today. Oh, that is nice. Okay, the brush. Here we go. The good fella's smile. It's called the Red Evil. I call it the Ferrari. Oh, Mr. Bond. Get the Blofeld manoeuvre on the go. Look at that. Look how dense that is. We're going to put that. Have you done it? Have you been doing the Blofeld manoeuvre? Try it. You leave the bathroom when you next shave. Go like that to your wife. Go, oi, you. Because they love that. They do. They pretend they're angry, but they love it. See, oi, oi. You, come here. When it gets violent, don't blame me. We'll put that in there to soak the official John Shaves Super Soaker. There you go. That's there. I had an exceptional shave last week and the week before. Exceptional. Somebody said to me, John, how do you log your shaves now? I did used to write them down, but now YouTube does them for me because I only shave on YouTube. I shave twice a week. But I thought for all you out there in YouTube land, we have this. This is from a company here called Spearhead. I seen this, I think it was Stonefield Shaving Co. There you go, and basically what it is, it will allow you to log your shave, but also on each backside of the page there, all the way through it, it will tell you the various components, what they are, what blade gap is, what negative exposure is, what positive exposure is, how it all works, the geometry, all the way through it. Now, this thing will hold about 30 shaves. And you're meant to record your shave of the day in it. But do you know what? I would think, keep that in a bookcase somewhere. Wait until you have an exceptional shave and jot that one down in it. And then it may take 2 or 3 months, it may take you 5 or 6 years to fill this up. But when you do, you will have 30 odd of the best shaves that you've ever had in your life. And they're always there for you to call back on, you know, for when the universe lands right. There's a phrase for it, and I can't think what it is. Well, that's what we're going to do there. Right now, the razor. Mr. Wolf, bless his little chubby cheeks. He sent me a couple of RazoRocks to borrow as part of a pass around. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. And in it was a razor I didn't even know existed. Here it is. It's the RazoRock Dual Comb. Look at that bad boy. Open comb on there, and the open comb is a 0.72 blade gap. And the safety bar on there is a 0.95 blade gap. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. We're going to open that up. Guess what we're going to put in it? Hang on a minute, I think there might be writing on the... Yeah. Let me get it the right way around. Yeah. RazoRock Lupo DC made in Canada. I thought it might have said something. We're going to put in it, I'm going to put this one in it. We're going to put a Persona Red stainless steel. That's what we're going to put in here. Look at these bad boys, look. They don't package them like that anymore, do they? Let's have a look at this and get this open. Persona Red. So how have you all been doing? Persona Platinum Chrome. Now I'm hacked off because I had a loose blade in there just in white paper, and I could see through it. It said Persona Platinum Chrome, and I thought, no, we'll use these, and I've opened that, and that's Persona Platinum Chrome, and we'll get that in there, and we will put that head on there. You've already seen by the thumbnail, haven't you, what we're going to be using. I thought, let's get that sitting right on there. Look at that. Is that sitting right? Yeah, that's sitting flush. One thing you noticed about this, the corners are cut away. I have no idea why that is, but there's absolute zero overhang on this or the corners. We'll talk about that as we go through the shave. That's that. We'll get that in there. We're going to balm up and a bit of Johnny's Chop Shop. Good stuff, this, good stuff. See, like that, like, you get independent finger movement there. Hey, that's a guitarist for you. There you go. And I thought if we're using RazoRock, I actually got this wonderful thumbnail ready and realised I'd used the stuff about 3 weeks ago. So I went back and I redid it and I got this, look at this, RazoRock, the Stallion, the very soap that they named after yours truly. Hey, I know, I see men and women alike look at me all the time and go, my word, that man's a stallion. That's what we're going to be using. So, come on, we'll wet the face. We'll have a shave. Oh, take the watch off, John. Take the watch off. Time are we on? 25 to 3. Oh, God. I'll tell you what. I finished work yesterday. And I'm off now for the week. But even if I wasn't off for the week, we're all off Monday. It's what's called a bank holiday Monday. And if you're employed, and I stress that, if you're employed, right, you get paid, you get Monday off with pay. I stress because every time I say we get bank holidays off with pay, some smart aleck always messages me, a real antsy message, saying, yeah, you know, it's only things you when you return to it. Yeah, whatever. If you've got a job like me, you get paid. We're off Monday, we get paid for it. And it's additional to your annual holiday leave. There you go. Okay. Now we've took care of the babies that watch. Come on, look at this, right? I've had this and I've used it, but I don't remember using it. I think, isn't he, what's he called? Anthony Esposito? Isn't he the Stallion? I think he has a YouTube channel. Now I remember. Anthony Esposito, the Stallion YouTube channel. Can't use this and not mention him, can I? So I don't know if he's about. I don't know if he's still about. I don't even know if that's him properly. I think it is. So give him a look. And if he's done a video, go over and say, Saddleworth's very own living legend, John Shaves 101. John Shaves the only 101. Sent me over. There you go. There you go. Come on. Look. That sea creature again, look. If you saw that swimming towards you, you'd be terrified, wouldn't you? Let's get it a bit drier. We'll get it straight in here. And you know what I like to do, guys? I like to create a thick paste from the puck on the brush, if you're watching. Just go around like this with a wet brush like that. Just keep going. It will loosen it up. You will generate a thick, gloopy paste. Go no more than a minute. You don't need to. I'm only saying that because I've had a few messages from a few novices. Right, so let's get that on there. And you can see now, look, we've generated quite a thick, gloopy paste on there. There is more than enough on there to do a full shave. Or if legs may be a little bit different, but I'll certainly, for me, there'll be enough. There you go. Right, so what you do, don't worry too much about the big foaming. Let's just get an even layer. And you can see that's quite thick and pasty, can't you? So we'll dip the tips in the water, and we will keep going. And this salt, like this, will take and take and take water until you have a lovely, rich, creamy, thick Santa's beard of lather that you're happy with. I am happy with that. That's all you need. I do know some that like to have it looking like it's just come out of a can. It doesn't bother me, but this is fine for me. So that's all we'll need. That's all we'll need for the whole 3 shears. We'll put that back down there. We'll go open comb side first. And let's have a look and see how this does. So it's the RazoRock Lupo dual comb. I keep saying double comb. And I did a bit of research. Wow, that's very, very efficient. You see, if you'd have told me back in the day 0.72 would be enough for me, I would have laughed in your face. But because it's quite mild, I think. I've got 0.84 razors and I tend to sit at 0.95. But I'm finding the more proficient I get, the more time I'm taking. If you dial it in correctly, the size of that blade gap to a degree is almost irrelevant. I have had some of the closest, smoothest shaves I've ever had off a 0.72, so it can be done. I don't know exactly what the variables are that come into play. I would assume manufacturer, I would assume blade exposure, how far it pops out. I mean, you can have a blade gap of 0.72, but a blade exposure of whatever that is. So you could have two 0.72 razors, and one you could hardly feel the blade, another one that'd be sticking right out, but they both have the same blade gap. I should do more research into that, but I've got a life. I'm fighting the urge now not to go like that and flip it round. But we're going to do. I'm not entirely sure why that allow you to get right in there. It may. But I've never had a problem with other razors that are squared off at doing that. But I will tell you guys, that is one seriously efficient razor. That is one seriously efficient razor. I hope I've got those blade gaps the right way around, because I would naturally have assumed the open comb would have been the higher blade gap. But the way I read the message off Mr. Wolf, and I may be wrong, but the way I read the message from him, it looked to me like it was the side that I've said. That's how it went. So look at this, look. Look at that. All you need. You could dip the tips and go again and create a lovely, luscious lather. I just want to show you this. I'm doing this because I've had a lot of new subscribers. Some of them have messaged me privately, and some of them are actually novices. I'm honoured that it's me you're choosing to watch. Thank you. But look at that. So hold that upside down now. Put it on a slant so that some air can get underneath. The water can run off. Just leave it in there 4 or 5 hours. Put the lid back on, and you're good to go. Okay, so let's go. Shall we go safety bar now? We'll go safety bar. Wow. You see, yeah, I may have got these the wrong way around. That feels much, much lighter and much, much milder. I know I should have done a little bit more research, guys. but I've just been so busy. So please let me know if you've used this, what you think of it. Let me know if you've used any of the products in today's shave. Let me know what your shave of the day is. And please, if you watch this and you get anything from it, please subscribe. We've said it before, YouTube is a subscriptions-based entity, isn't it? So we need your subscription. So please, if you can, click that like button and subscribe. Okay, now we get third pass. The lather's getting a bit thinner, but it doesn't matter because so is the beard. Look, and like I said, that is plenty. If you're a young lady and you were shaving your legs, this would be fine. This would be superb for you, and I highly recommend it. A young lady did say she shaves her legs this way. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yeah. And that's it, yeah, that's right, okay. Now that's the close comb, and that does actually feel a little bit more aggressive now. But maybe that's because the open comb has done such a good job. The skin is a little bare now. And maybe that's what's doing it. I should have looked properly, I do apologise. But other than that, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? I've got my grandson in there, Elijah. He's munching away on some popcorn and a cup of Grandad's coffee. He likes dunking. And he likes a caramel syrup. And we ran out of coffee creamer, so he went to the shop and he bought a pot of cream, and we've got fresh cream in that today. Yeah, I don't know if it's the blade helping the razor or the razor helping the blade, but that, look at that. I've got a neck with skin blemishes. I've got a cold sore developing there. I don't feel too bad about that. We did okay, didn't we? That was 3 passes. Now we do lather mittens. Squeeze the neck. Up you go. Get all that lovely excess foam out of there. Look at that. Look, that looks like something you'd get out of a tin of canned cream, doesn't it? Get it on your fingertips there. It adds to the tactility, if that's a word. And just rub. And it will help with nothing. A little bit down here and a little bit there, and that's it. So what we will do is we will go the open comb side. We'll pull the skin tight. Now what I will say is do not chase BBS, do not chase baby butt smooth, because, and this is if you're a woman, please educate us men. I know when you're shaving your face, right? I have left here before today, not been satisfied with the shave at all. Gone in there and I've found that after 5 or 10 minutes of stopping the shave, the hairs on my face tend to retract and sink in just below the skin line. So what appears now as not to be a BBS, in about 10 minutes will in fact be baby butt smooth. So now I don't know if it does that with the hairs on your legs. Oh, maybe I'll do a leg shaving video. Hey, I get a pair, I'll borrow a pair of hot pants, I'll buy a pair of hot pants from someone. Oh, I'll go and I'll buy a pair of hot pants. Let's have a poll. Lime green or passionate purple. And we'll put some booty hot pants on and we'll do a leg shave and we'll see if it happens to your legs. There you go. Look at that. There's not a hair in sight. We did okay, didn't we? We did okay. Let's get some of the Stallion. I'm not sure. I think this may be a based on Creed Aventus. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll know if it was a close shave in a minute because there's alcohol. Yeah, not too bad. Lovely close shave. There's no zing, there's no sting. Guys, you're dealing with a highly skilled professional here, aren't you? Come on. And Johnny's, rumour has it, they named this after me. I've had this that long, it's probably actually well past its sell-by date, you know. But there you go. Spooky season's coming, guys. I cannot wait for the summer to end. Look at that, man. So that's why I put the little clip in at the start. Samantha went into a TK Maxx, I think in America it's called TJ Maxx, and they had all that Halloween stuff. So I got her to send me a little clip. Samantha sent me that clip just so I could show you that at last the nights might be getting darker. Well, they're going to be getting darker, and hopefully they're going to be getting cooler, and hopefully we get to sleep, don't we? Okay, what did you think? Let me know. Look after yourselves, guys. Look after each other. And remember, in a world of darkness, be a beacon of warmth and light. Show some love to somebody. And just tell yourself today, right? Just say, today, I am going to be the reason that someone smiles. And go out there and make someone smile. You'll feel better. They'll feel better. The world will feel better. Look after yourselves, and I will see you on Wednesday. Don't know what we've got planned, but you'll be there, I'll be there. So it's going to be good, isn't it? Bye.